I analyzed the search engine results pages of 3 popular Amazon KDP low-content book niches to find out how to optimize Amazon KDP product titles and subtitles to sell more books. If you are wondering what the best practices are for KDP book titles and subtitles, keep watching till the end. Let me explain my methodology for this experiment. Like in my previous video about how to optimize KDP product descriptions, I first analyzed the same 3 popular Amazon KDP low-content book niches. These were coloring books for adults, logbooks for business, and Sudoku puzzles for adults. I chose these niches because they are slightly different from each other and have both KDP and FBA sellers in their search results. Analyzing both KDP and FBA sellers titles together helped me understand the differences in the best title and subtitle practices for different business models. When you see the results of my experiment, you will notice differences in best practices for low-content FBA books and KDP books. So, if you watched my previous video about product descriptions, I searched each of these 3 search terms on the Amazon search bar and exported the books on the first page to an Excel sheet. When I exported the data, titles and subtitles were in the same cell. So firstly, I separated the titles and subtitles to analyze them individually. If you want to do the same on Excel, you can click Data on the top menu, then click Text to Columns, choose Delimited, and click Next. Here, check Other and type a colon, because subtitles are placed after a colon in KDP title fields on the Amazon website. Then click Next and Finish. So after separating the title and subtitles on these Excel sheets, I checked 3 different parameters related to title lengths. These are title word count, title character count, and subtitle character count. I checked these 3 parameters because when I checked the KDP Help Center and Amazon Help Center, both emphasize the title length for the title optimization. If you check the KDP Help Center, they say customers are more likely to skim past long titles, over 60 characters. If you check the Amazon Help Center's recommendation for any product on Amazon, not specifically for books, they say pay attention to title length. We recommend approximately 60 characters long and fewer than 80 characters. Longer titles are also harder to read than shorter titles, so the longer your title is, the more you risk losing a customer's attention. They say also, pay attention to the different title lengths along with preferred title styles for listings in each product category. So, if all is clear, let me show you the result of my experiment for each search term and niche. Let's start with the coloring books for adults search term. When I did this experiment, there were 48 organically ranked books on the first page of the search results, and most of the books were KDP books. The average word count of the title was 7 words. The average character count of the title was 47 characters. The average character count of the subtitle was 75 characters. Let me show you also the search term logbook for business. When I did this experiment, there were 48 organically ranked books on the first page of the search results, and most of the books were FBA books. Only 9 of them were KDP books. The average word count of the title was 21 words. The average character count of the title was 138 characters. The average character count of the subtitle was 148 characters. Here, the results are much more different than the first search term. As I said before, most of the books were FBA books in the search results of this search term, and their listing is different than KDP listing. If you check one of them, there is no subtitle. That's why the sellers try to add as many keywords in the title field, and the limit is 200 characters. If you check these FBA books, they were listed in the office products category. If you remember the recommendation in Amazon Help Center, they say pay attention to the different title lengths along with preferred title styles for listings in each product category. However, if we exclude the FBA books and consider only the 9 KDP books for this search term, the average word count of the title was 5 words. The average character count of the title was 29 characters. The average character count of the subtitle was 148 characters. As you see, we see quite similar results with the first search term. Finally, let's also check the search term Sudoku puzzles for adults. When I did this experiment, there were 45 organically ranked books on the first page of the search results. Half of these books were KDP books. The average word count of the title was 8 words. The average character count of the title was 49 characters. The average character count of the subtitle was 73 characters. As you see, as Amazon indicated in their KDP Help Center, having less than 60 characters for the titles of KDP low content books seems a good practice. If you check the subtitles, I think it's better to keep the KDP low content book subtitles around 100 characters. Besides this experiment, you should be aware that even if you have up to 200 characters to use, not everything will be visible on both desktop and mobile search engine results pages. There is a cutoff point. For example, if we check the search engine results page of the search term coloring books for adults and click this book, we can see that the total character count of the title and subtitle is 181 characters on the product page. However, if you turn back to the search engine results page, only 134 characters are visible. Furthermore, if you check the mobile version of this page, only 81 characters are visible for this product. Therefore, you should better consider the different device views when you write your title and subtitle. Like every experiment with limited resources, before I tell you the best practices and my formula for Amazon KDP titles and subtitles, I would like to remind you that there were some limitations in my experiment. First, I only checked 3 search terms and 141 books in total. Second, the main reason why these books appear on the first page of search results for these search terms is not that they have the best titles, but they have a sales history. Third, title and subtitle are not the only factors that impact the Amazon ranking algorithm. There are many different factors that I explained in my previous videos. There are a couple more, but these were the 3 major limitations of the experiment. However, I tried to support my result with some information on the Amazon KDP help centers. So after my experiment, here is my formula for optimized Amazon KDP titles and subtitles. Keep your title around 5 words, between 50 to 60 total characters, and keep your subtitles around 100 total characters for Amazon KDP low content books, to ensure that your customers can find what they are looking for, whether on mobile or desktop. Include the most relevant keywords in the first 80 characters. Regarding FBA books, as we saw on the search results page of the Logbook for Business search term, FBA sellers tend to fill more than 160 characters in the title fields. As Amazon says in the Help Center, always pay attention to the different title lengths along with preferred title styles for listings in each product category. So if the pattern is longer length titles for your targeted category, follow them. However, as I said for KDP books, always put the most relevant keywords in the first 80 characters to make them visible for both mobile and desktop versions of the search results pages. In this video, I mostly focused on the length of book titles. In addition to that, make sure that your book's metadata adheres to KDP guidelines. For example, one of the common mistakes is repeating generic keywords like notebook, journal, gifts, books, etc. So I advise you to check this page on the KDP Help Center to avoid such mistakes. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Thanks for watching. See you soon.